afraid to try again. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail, never been afraid to try again.
Happy Independence Day, Jamaica! What better way to commemorate Jamaica 59 than by giving you a tips of this year's winning Jamaica Festival song, Jamaican Spirit, by popular dancehall artist Statius. The words of the chorus couldn't be more fitting to remind us that today, of all days, we ought to be grateful for our Liquor Island and our people who are heavily armored with resilience, determination, and vitality. We have some important messages for you today, so come now. Walk with me through the pages.
It's always beautiful in Jamaica. Everything usually be green and pretty. We have beautiful water. Temperature that is normal temperature. The water never cold. We've been into business for about 13 years. JUSC-COOL. Just cool. It's spelled with 3 zeros. We make 3 different types of pudding. We make potato, we make cornmeal, and we make toto. This is the cornmeal, okay? That's actually almost the last process. What he's gonna do now, he's gonna put a gel on top. Within no time, he has to take it off because the gel give it a nice taste. We have people like Shelley and Fraser came here. We have, you could name the biggest artists, Shabba Ranks, name them all. Being the Man, they all come here and buy their pudding. This is what we grew up on. Now, when the people come to Jamaica, everybody, as soon as they land off the plane, this is where they come. They want to taste this pudding because it's bringing them back to the old days. The long time days when they was kids growing up and they used to sit on the fire and watch their mama, their grandmother bake the pudding. We try not to change off our roots, we try to keep it that way. And not only that, we have a lot of love because we're all about love.
Do you own land and need a title? Well, the National Land Agency NLA can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one agency, one goal. First up in our program today is this year's Independence Day message from His Excellency the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen.
Fellow Jamaicans at home and in the diaspora, greetings on this 59th anniversary of Jamaica's independence under the theme, Come Make We Celebrate Online. Over the past 59 years, Jamaica and Jamaicans have made great strides and overcome many struggles to become a sovereign nation with an admirable legislative framework and a unique culture which is globally recognized. Our history is one that speaks to the experiences of hardships, prosperity, growth, and determination of a people. Some may think that political independence has not produced the expected structural changes, and that poverty and inequality have not been adequately addressed. Nonetheless, we continue the upward task of nation building to shape our own destiny. We have come a long way from our colonial past to forge our own identity. We now enjoy several achievements which belie the country's physical size. We enjoy a stable democracy, enlightened fundamental rights and freedoms, increased infrastructural growth and development, respect in the diplomatic community, among other achievements. We celebrate the creative expressions of our arts and culture, the exploits of our extraordinary athletes, sportsmen, and women, and the contributions of those in the agricultural, manufacturing, and financial sectors. Generations of Jamaicans have made our country what it is. Farmers and teachers, engineers, laborers, entrepreneurs, and elected leaders, people from all walks of life and from all parts of the world, pulling in the same direction, protecting brand Jamaica and making true our motto, out of many, one people. For the past 17 months, we have been wrestling with the harsh realities of the COVID-19 pandemic. We have experienced the debilitating effects of the virus on our lives and livelihoods, and our resilience and resourcefulness have been severely tested. I commend the collaboration between public and private sector organizations that have devised strategies to minimize the effects of the pandemic on the social and economic lives of our citizens. I thank the men and women serving in the essential services and on the front line, especially our nurses, doctors, teachers, members of the security forces, and those in the diaspora who continue to make sacrifices to play their part in this health crisis. We must continue to carefully observe the protocols of the Disaster Risk Management Act so we can return to some semblance of normality soon. As we recover and move forward, let us draw on the spirit that made possible many of the achievements of our forebears and resolve to carry on the improbable experiment that began more than 50 years ago, not simply declaring our principles, but living them, not simply celebrating our nation, but always working to perfect it. Lady Allen joins me in wishing you happy independence. May God bless you, and may God bless Jamaica, land we love.
Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it.
No dash, no paper, no dash, no plastic. Dispose your garbage responsibly. No know how to recycle, learn it quick. And if you drop it, better pick up every piece of it. Plastics last forever, don't forget the bits. Cause when them touch the street, them end up in the sea. Collect pan the reef where they fish them feed. And when you want seafood, I eat your
Keep
eat.
the island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. No dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness's independence message is next. Watch now as our leader brings us some encouraging words.
My fellow Jamaicans, as we did last year, we're celebrating the anniversary of our nation's independence in the midst of a pandemic. While the pandemic has dealt a severe blow to our lives and livelihoods, we have, as a nation, done well together in managing the crisis. We have been able to do this through the hard work and sacrifice of thousands of frontline workers and the support and cooperation of most well-thinking Jamaicans. As we celebrate our anniversary of independence, let us pause to reflect on what independence means. True national independence is not complete without economic independence. It is not enough to merely be proclaimed politically independent without also achieving economic independence. The government has been steadfast in pursuing the path of economic independence for Jamaica through implementing the right policies to secure the future that we want. Independence means the ability to act as a sovereign nation and the flexibility to make choices that reflect the collective will and aspiration of our citizens, and to do so unencumbered by external influences. On a personal level, independence means income, ownership, and the ability to create wealth and pursue happiness. For many, independence starts with owning their own shelter. We are reforming the housing market to make 70,000 new houses available. This will transform not only housing, but families and how people live together in communities. We are establishing structured, vibrant, and sustainable housing projects such as the Bernard Lodge development, which will over time replace ad hoc informal settlements. We are providing Jamaicans with greater employment opportunities. At the same time, we are creating an ownership economy, not just through housing, but through investment opportunities for Jamaicans to own a piece of important national assets and corporate enterprises. More than 30,000 Jamaicans now own shares in Wigton Wind Farm and Trans-Jamaica Highway, and will soon have the opportunity to own shares in the Jamaica Public Service Company. Independence means better access to education to allow every Jamaican child to achieve their full potential. We must transform our education system to enable Jamaicans to pair their God-given creative talent with technology to compete in the 21st century global marketplace. A critical aspect of educational reform relates to changing the mindset and behavior of our citizens so that violence is no longer seen as a primary means of conflict resolution. We must develop a social consensus that shuns violence in all its forms for the gentler, safer, and more caring society that we all seek. We look forward to receiving the recommendations of the Education Transformation Commission later this month, and those of the National Violence Prevention Commission in due course. Independence also means resilience. In life, there will be unforeseen shocks. To safeguard our independence, our fiscal policy is not only about borrowing less, it is also about saving more and strategically insuring against risk. Jamaica recently issued a catastrophe bond through the World Bank that provides US $185 million in financial protection in the event of a loss from a major hurricane. Jamaica is the first island state in the world to independently access the cat bond market. While we seek to grow our wealth, it is important to secure what we already have against risks. Independence also means the ability to provide for the most vulnerable in our society. The government has spent a record amount in welfare protection and strengthening of our social safety net to protect our most vulnerable citizens. We have introduced a new social pension program that will target Jamaican citizens aged 75 years and older. The fact that we have been able to do this in the midst of the pandemic is testament to how far we have come and to the resilience of the Jamaican economy. The idea of independence is the ability to choose, and with that comes responsibility for the consequences of our choices. We are now faced with important choices as a nation. Jamaicans now have to choose whether or not to take the COVID-19 vaccine and to diligently observe the infection prevention protocols. Our choices now will affect our ability to safely reopen schools for face-to-face learning in September. In the coming days, how we choose to act as free and independent citizens will determine if we will bring down our positivity rate below 5%. It is through taking the vaccine that we will rid ourselves of the pandemic and regain our freedom. We have come far as a nation. Our quest for economic independence, however, is far from complete. We have long held a dream and a vision of a Jamaica, a land of peace, love, and prosperity. As we celebrate 59 years of independence, let us join hands and hearts in working each day to make this vision a reality. I urge every Jamaican to reflect on the true meaning of independence and to celebrate in a responsible way. Happy Independence, Jamaica. May God bless you, and may God bless Jamaica, land we love.
Let's get a little breeze on this land. All right. Now let's get some bounce in the rhythm. All right. Let's get some fire on our hearts. Now that is what we call all right. Run, come, get some Jamaica.
Leader of the opposition, Mark Golding, comes to us now with his Independence Day message.
Greetings, Jamaica. Happy Independence Day. Today we celebrate our 59th anniversary as an independent nation, standing tall among the community of nations across the world. We Jamaicans have made our impact on the world. Our culture is an international trendsetter, increasingly influential due to its magnetic appeal. The many manifestations of our culture, be it our music, dance, food, artistic imagery, language and expressions, are rated, embraced, and copied all over. Across the globe, our unique and powerful national flag is recognized as an iconic symbol of who we are, a proud, strong, and creative nation of high achievers who punch above our weight. In sports, our athletes' accomplishments are legendary. They have set world records, won medals, and made Jamaica a sporting powerhouse. Our major musical forms, from mento and ska to reggae and dancehall, have been major influences in the popular music of the world. Our celebrated artists have inspired the spirit of equal rights and justice in the fight against oppression wherever it exists. The names and faces of our cultural giants like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Usain Bolt, Shelley Ann Fraser-Price are recognized, admired, and loved as global champions of excellence. Our path to independence was charted by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, many of whom suffered and died to secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy today. The struggle, sacrifices, and immense resilience of the Jamaican people are embodied in our national heroes. We have so much to be proud of and thankful for as we celebrate our independence. Since 1962, Jamaica has remained a constitutional democracy governed by the rule of law. We choose our governments by democratic elections and accept the will of the people. We have built important institutions to strengthen our governance systems. We enjoy freedom of expression and freedom of the press, an area in which we rank among the highest in the world. Despite our many achievements over the years, there is much to be done to build trust and confidence among the people for those who exercise the powers and responsibilities of government on their behalf. We must continue to strengthen and improve the systems and institutions which protect the freedoms of our people and promote transparency, integrity, and accountability in all areas of governance. This is also an appropriate moment to remind ourselves that our journey to independence is incomplete. Our head of state is not a Jamaican and does not live here. Our final court of appeal remains a vestige of colonialism, sitting in London, many thousands of miles away. and the majority of the Jamaican people have no practical means of accessing justice there. Fixing these things should transcend party politics as they touch and concern our identity as Jamaican people. I take this opportunity once again to call on all the leaders of our country to join together to take the steps required to complete the circle of our independence by addressing these important, outstanding matters. Time come. This is a particularly challenging time for our country and the world around us. The devastating COVID-19 pandemic has been with us for a year and a half now, taking lives and disrupting economies. I express my condolences to those who have lost loved ones and extend gratitude to all those who have served on the front lines to keep us safe, both here at home and abroad. It remains a serious threat. I urge my fellow Jamaicans to act responsibly to protect our health and the health of others around us. Ahead of us remain many challenges and obstacles. The three terrible C's of violent crime, COVID, and the cost of living, severe economic hardships, major problems in the education system, the dangers of climate change, and more. We will cross them if we come together as a nation and join hands and hearts to achieve our national goals. To our athletes participating in the Tokyo Olympics, congratulations on this achievement. I wish you the best of luck. I know you will make us proud, whatever the outcome. And to Jamaicans everywhere, happy Independence Day. Celebrate safely. One love.
Hello Jamaica, I am Lynette Richards, the traditional folk form specialist at the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission. Happy Independence! Thanks for watching Jamaica Magazine.
And I was raised resilient people, a tropical island. Oh yeah, and I learned to smile. Here I learned what love is. Authentic Jamaica, the happiest island. Oh yes. So let's remind ourselves and tell the world hello, hello. I'm a Jamaican. We are Jamaicans. Hello, hello. I'm a Jamaican. The energy is high. Our people proud and strong. When we stand together, we're rising for better. Oh yeah. We're many but one. Together we will strive. When unity is our strength, we rise from our struggles. Oh yeah. So let's remind ourselves and tell the world hello, hello. I'm a Jamaican. We are Jamaicans. Hello, hello. I'm a Jamaican. Jamaicans, I really love you. We'll smile the way or third millennium. I really like you, forever love you. We are wonderfully great, but happiness at all. Now, tomorrow, forever. I really like you, forever love you. Jamaica, 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 Jamaica. So let's remind ourselves and tell the world hello, hello. I'm a Jamaican. We are Jamaicans. Hello, hello. I'm a Jamaican. 'Cause I was born here, and I was raised here. Sunshine Jamaica, my blessed Jamaica, mighty one. Oh, I bless our land always, for strength and our vigor, with love and our courage. Oh, yeah. So let's remind ourselves and tell the world hello, hello. I'm a Jamaican. We are Jamaicans. Hello, hello. I'm a Jamaican.
Our magazine ends right here, but thankfully not our freedom and independence. As we depart, do remember that you can meet up with us again on our website, jis.gov.jm, or our YouTube channel at any time you please. You may also visit us on all our social media pages if you so desire. On behalf of the production crew, I'm Audrey Williams, thanking you for staying the entire show. Happy 59, my people. May I beg you, walk good.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.